Gaurishankar. Gaurishankar is a mountain in the Nepal Himalayas, the second highest peak of the Rolwaling Himal, behind Melungtse, 7,181 meters. The name comes from the Hindu goddess Gauri, a manifestation of Durga, and her consort Shankar, denoting the sacred regard to which it is afforded it by the people of Nepal. The Sherpas name the mountain as Jomo Tseringma. The Nepal Standard Time, GMT plus 545, is based on the meridian of this mountain peak. Location. Gaurishankar lies near the western edge of the Rolwaling Himal, about 100 kilometers, 62 miles, northeast of Kathmandu. It is almost directly between Kathmandu and Mount Everest, and is visible from Kathmandu. To the west of the peak lies the valley of the Bhote Kosi, the western boundary of the Rolwaling Himal. To the north lies the Menlung Chu, which separates it from its sister peak Melungtse. To the south lies the Rolwaling Chu, which leads up to the Tesi Lapcha Pass, giving access to the Khumbu region. It is in Dolakha District. Notable features. The mountain has two summits, the northern, higher, summit being called Shankar, a manifestation of Shiva, and the southern summit being called Gauri, a manifestation of Shiva's consort. It rises dramatically above the Bhote Kosi only 5 kilometers away, and is protected on all sides by steep faces and long, corniced ridges. Climbing history. The first attempts to climb Gaurishankar were made in the 1950s and 1960s, but weather, avalanches and difficult ice faces defeated all parties. From 1965 until 1979, the mountain was officially closed for climbing. When permission was finally granted in 1979, an American-Nepalese expedition finally managed to gain the top, via the west face. This was a route of extreme technical difficulty. The permit from the Nepalese Ministry of Tourism stipulated that the summit could only be reached if an equal number of climbers from both nations were on the summit team. John Skelly and Durga Sherpa fulfilled that obligation. In the same year, a British-Nepalese expedition led by Peter Boardman climbed the long and difficult southwest ridge. Boardman, Tim Leach, Guy Neidhart, and Pemba Lama made it to the South Gauri summit, 7,010 meters, on November 8, 1979. Though they did not make the long additional traverse to the main Shankar summit, their climb was a significant achievement in itself. In 1983, Gaurishankar was reached again by a Slovenian team. The main summit, 7,134 meters, was reached on November 1 by Slavko Kinkar, expedition leader, Bojan Strat and Smiljan Smotis, and 3 days later by Franko Pepevnik and Joe Zupin. They climbed the left side of the south face to reach the southwest ridge, then continuing to the main summit. The Himalayan Index lists only 2 additional ascents of the main summit of Gaurishankar. The second ascent was made in the spring of 1984 by Wyman Colbreth and Angkami Sherpa, via a new route on a ridge on the southwest face. The third ascent, and the first winter ascent, in January 1986, was by South Korean Choi Han-jo and Angkami Sherpa. In the fall of 2013, the complete south face was finally climbed by a 4-man team of French climbers. After reaching the top of the south face at 4 p.m. on October 21, they decided not to continue to the 7,010 meters south summit. It took them 11 hours to descend to the bottom of the face.